So, hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. So, before getting into the demo, let me quickly introduce ourselves. So, yeah, so I'm Praveen Kumar. So, working as a senior product designer at Quadra System with over 4 years of experience in Microsoft 365 technologies, and I'm currently focused on M365 solution, user-centric designs, and as well as the community contributions as well. So, along with me, I have Santhosh. So, Santhosh is a SharePoint developer at Quadra Systems in India with the experience of SharePoint development, Microsoft 365 solutions, and workflow automation as well. So together we worked on building IntelliLegal to simplify and modernize the legal document review process using AI-powered assistants. So let me set up the agenda for today. So today we will be showcasing the introduction of the application IntelliLegal, and next we will walk through the complete application demo, and finally we have a code walkthrough as well, right? So yeah. So we have an application introduction now. So IntelliLegal is an AI-powered legal documentation review platform designed to simplify and streamline the NDA approval process. So, for example, in many organizations, reviewing legal documents like NDAs is slow and manual process, right? So project managers struggle to coordinate with the customers and the legal teams as well. So legal teams obviously spend significant time manual review documents without structured workflow and centralized tracking. So, and as well as the customers are also often confused where to upload the documents and what information need to be submitted. So these challenges lead to delay in approvals, multiple document revisions, lack of transparency, and increased legal risk as well. So to address these challenges, we built the IntelliLegal. So IntelliLegal enables the streamlined collaboration between the uh, customers or client, and project managers and legal officers. To the structured workflow with AI-assisted document validations, secure document management, and equal as to the real-time tracking as well. So now let's walk through the application and see how the process actually working. So I'm just moving to my browser. Yeah. So So this is the project manager dashboard. So here project managers can see their NDA review requests and can be managed centralized. And if I click on customer onboard, it will ask for the customer email ID. So I'm just pasting on customer email ID. Just a minute, right? So I'm pasting on customer email ID and sending for invitation. So if I click on the project manager can initiate a new NDA, new request for entering the customer email address, right? So once the submitted system automatically send an invitation, email invitation to requesting the customer to upload their NDA. So as a customer, so in my Outlook, I got an invitation to submit the legal document review portal, right? So once I click the access portal, so it will navigate to the application. Yeah, yeah, here we go. So as a customer, I'm just requesting new request form. So I'm just entering, for example, Air India. Enter. So I'm just using NDA and I'm uploading one NDA document. So I'm choosing as space NDA. I'm setting the business background. Just a minute. Yeah. Instead, and if you have any remarks as well, you can go ahead and enter. So I'm just hitting submit. So now let's move back to the project manager's dashboard. Yes, I'm just refreshing the console. Yeah, here we go. So here manager can see newly submitted requested from the customer. I'm just clicking. Yeah. So we can see the customer information, right? And also we can able to view their particular document and this manager review. So manager completely require the internal inputs such as approvers, priorities, opportunity value. So I'm just selecting one of the approvers, Santhosh. I'm setting the priority into high and I'm just giving the opportunity value like some kind of 10 lakhs. I'm just submitting the review, right? So now let the legal officer receives the request in their particular dashboard. So I'm just opening the request legal officer dashboard. So here it is. I'm just refreshing. Yeah, here we can see, right? So legal officer open the NDA document and begin the review process. So here the real game is. So here the AI will start analyzing the particular attached document. I'm just clicking the click to analyze document. So here AI will automatically review the documents, highlight the potential legal risk, if any inconsistency or there any missing clauses. So the legal officer can easily retrieve the information through this AI. So let's wait for a couple of seconds. Okay. So the AI is completely analyzing the end-to-end document. So yeah. So now we can able to see the AI suggestions. So these are the clause types and remarks were to be replaced and is suggesting to revise the wordings. So yeah, this is the table which your AI was given. And if you want to ask any follow-up questions as well, it will work actually. So I'm just asking what is the primary business goal behind this NDA collaboration. Ah, right. So here you start answering your questions as well. Right. So now we can see the primary business goal in this particular document. To enable open communication, we could see promote collaboration, and we could also see a define boundaries of use. So yes. So apart from this, we can able to view the particular document by clicking view document. So here AI has analyzed this complete document and gave an suggestion as well. So as a legal officer, if you are okay with the change, you can just simply click and approve the change. So the above one is the uh, so it is suggesting to remove and I'm just approving. So the changes are made instantly, right? So once the document is satisfied, so approve as a legal officer can able to approve by saying good to go. Uh, just click approve. So the document is successfully approved. So the requester will able to see the approval mail as well, right? So yeah. So now I'm handing over this. I'm just handing this over to Santhosh to walk you through the code and technical implementation behind the application. So he will provide a quick code walkthrough and explain how the code functionality and the architecture have been built. Yeah,
Yes,
Santhosh, over to you.
yes. Thanks, Praveen. Hello, team. Thanks for joining this call today. So in our application, we have implemented the external app and internal using the SharePoint framework, and external we have using the React framework. So in the React framework, we have using the in the app.tsx we have implemented the MSAL authentication for user login screen. So we have using the login page. So in this login page, we have configured the MSAL. So using this MSAL, it will be getting the user credentials, and it will be getting the user details, and user will be logging to our IntelliLegal application. After user will be navigate to the home page, then he can see the home page. In the home page we have provided an option for our clients to create a new request. So in this new request we have created a new request form. So here they can able to create a new request and click submit. Once user will be submitting the form, first the form will be uploading to our SharePoint, and after that what are the request details we have entered, that will be stored in our SharePoint list. So we have configuring we have creating the API services for SharePoint within this .ts file. So here the API services for all the requesters. After for connecting the SharePoint, we have using the JS server.js file. So here we have defining the all the tenant ID and client ID, client secret, like all the things we have defined here. So after that, we have first getting the access token for this very validating the SharePoint, and once getting the access token for uploading the document, we have using that token, and it will be uploading the documents. So like that, we have created the API requesters for all the document versions and getting the document status and displaying the all the documents for the vendor. So we have using the server.js using the SharePoint. So this is completely for external application, and for internal application we have using the SharePoint framework. So in the SharePoint framework we have defining the structured folder wise documents here. So first user will be navigating to the nexus.tsx. So here we have defining the sidebar and main dashboard like with the routing. So in the sidebar, why if they based on the user role, like I am the requester, then they're based on the user role requested as navigations. If I am the approver, then the approver pages will be displaying in the sidebar. So we have getting that user details from the list, and using that list, we have defining the user as a admin or a requester. Once the sidebar will be displaying, and in the dashboard we have getting the all the requesters. First we have fetching the current user details, and we have checking that user as is having an approval or not in the SharePoint list. After that we have defining that user as a requester or admin. We have displaying that based on the role we have displaying the pages. So if a user will be here, the manager will be creating the new request. So we have defining here the API for in the new requesters here. So user can able to we have created these services files stored differently like file service. So here in the file service we have added the logic to upload the documents to the SharePoint document library. So this will be automatically then store the documents in document library after the uploading. And the request services will be we have defining there all the request details will be storing in SharePoint list using this API call. So once that both document will be uploaded and all the data will be stored, we have defining the notification service for sending the email. So it will be sending the email to vendor and notified to requester also. So after that in the dashboard we have we need to review we need to see that document. Then we can able to we have provided an option called request detail. So here in the request detail view user we have displaying that applicant all the documents. So once the user will be clicking the any of the request, the preview form will be opening. So that preview form will be maintaining in the request detail view. So in this request detail view, we have displaying the we have made displaying all the details for that request for fetch once fetching from SharePoint list. After that, Here we have for the AI we have using the floating chatbot. So here we are in the floating chatbot, we have sending all the request details to AI and context with the with the user details. So the floating chatbot will be there will be setting the, we have created the pipeline of how the AI will be processing. So that processing we have adding the multiple steps here. First, that the document, the AI will be the document will be preparing for the modification. So here we have defining that preferring for modification API request. It will be getting the document, and it will be downloading the document for reviewing purpose. After document will be downloading, we have analyzing that document. It will be sending to AI. AI will be analyzing the document, and after the IA will be analyzing the document. Step 3 will be modify if the document will be need to any modification need to be do, then this modify document function will be do that modifications. After that, so after the fourth step, the modification, what are the modification done, that all the modifications will be uploaded to the document. The what are the will be A suggested, it will be automatically modified to that to our document using this functionality. Like say in AI we have in the AI service file we have using that all the AI related services and the system prompt. Yes, thanks team. Thanks for the time.